All right, November 26, 24, we have a new patient again today. This is Peter. He is a cat with wounds on his back. He is FIV positive, and I am going to introduce his foster because he is part of LovingCare Cat Rescue in South Central Pennsylvania, and his foster is going to tell us a little bit more about Peter.
So I'm Peter's foster. So Peter came to us through a veterinary local to us. The person who found Peter found him hanging around a dumpster, and she noticed he was very friendly but had a couple bits of wounds on his back. So she brought him to this veterinarian's office.
And I'm just going to clean while you're telling us more.
And in the veterinary office, one of the vet techs did a clipper shave to expose more of what the wound was, but in the process may have exposed more of the wound. So some of this is clipper wound from delicate skin, and some of it is what did you say, disease process due to the FIV status of him. But he is a foster, and once he is healed, he'll be ready for adoption through LovingCare Cat Rescue.
I'm sorry, Peter.
He's very nice in that, so that just shows he's just in a lot of pain. And so once he's healed, he'll be ready to go. He's a total sweetheart lap cat. And LovingCare Cat Rescue in South Central PA is where he will be available.
So obviously these wounds are very, very tender because I'm using the hypochlorous acid, which is not painful. But I can see, like, I was just trying to clean off some of his peri wound with my Easy Cleanse bath foaming washcloths that are pH balanced. And just by trying to clean off some of the peri wound, like, it lifted a little piece right here. And I have already kind of done some measurements. His wound was 15 centimeters by 18 centimeters width. And when I touch some of these scabs, there's purulence that comes out from under the scabs. So normally scabs we do not want to interrupt. The body is nature's band-aid. But unfortunately, his scabs are just laying over top of infected wounds. And normal scabs, you don't want pus draining out from them. There should be a good cellular layer that's healing under there. So obviously this is not his case. So I'm doing a dwell right now with the hypochlorous acid. My plan for him is to do, again, the Dakin solution. We're going to be using the 0.25% Dakins that we made. And we talked about the recipe on the last video with Ellie. I'm actually borrowing some of Ellie's Dakins. I didn't expect that Peter would need that, but some of these scabs need to be opened up and dissolved, and we need to get the purulence gone. So his peri wound, which is the skin around, I don't want to damage that, so I want to protect that. Will he let us dry his skin off a little bit on the peri wound? Do you think if we lay this, it's just an absorbent?
Well, I put this back on him, and then that way I can hold the...
Obviously, we don't want to cause him any pain. He is on gabapentin, but it was this morning. He didn't have a dose. Next time we do him, we'll make sure that his dose is timed like 2 hours before his dressing change, so we want him to be more comfortable. And if we can bring him a little bit closer, I basically just want to lightly dry off some of this. And I don't... Aww. Does he like churros? Would that help, or would he probably not? Because I can give you a churro. I just want to dry off some of his skin, because I'm going to be putting this Triad wound cream on him, which has zinc, and basically this is a waterproofer. We use this in the hospital for any wounds that are around the wet area, or we even use them on wet wounds. It dries things out. I'm going to let you give him the churro and hopefully direct his attention that way. And I'm going to be putting this Triad zinc wound cream on. Let me see if I need to shake it up.
By the way.
Oh, awesome. So we know the secret. And this I want to just put on this good skin. It's basically to protect it because I'm going to be putting the Dakin's wrap kerlix on him, and I don't really want that the Dakin sitting on his good skin. I will do a little protection. And actually this might, oh, he's like, I'm done with this. And then I'm going to only do that for a day or so. My goal would be to switch to a hydrofiber with silver. But I didn't expect that there would be as much purulence under there. And I just want to kind of do something to kind of manage that a little bit today. And then we're going to be putting a onesie on him. Okay, let's just see if we can. Basically, this is the quarter percent Dakin's, and I'm just gonna kind of lay it on his back. He actually has a spot. If I can get it in that between that leg, I'll leave a little gap there for that. We'll see what he will let us do. And if we can get him to stand, we'll try to do a little wrap around him. We might not have everything covered today, but this will be a trial. Tomorrow we'll take this off and reassess, because if those wounds are lifted, that would be great. So I have this Sphynx outfit. It is a size small. Now we'll need to get his head through here. I can tell he definitely wants to keep moving away. I don't know if we can kind of put him back here in the middle when we reorient him. I hope this is his size. I do have, oh, this is a size medium. I do have a size large, but I think it's going to be too big for him. And what we're going to do is put his front legs through here. Okay, one leg in. And then try to get his head in, and then the other leg. Oh, we forgot to talk about this cute little black marking on his head. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the person who found him in the dumpster, she thought it was like grease or dirt, and she gave him multiple baths trying to like get it off.
Just trying to stand him up and get his back legs in.
But it wasn't coming off, so it's determined that it's actually just a little patch of black fur. It kind of looks like a little Ash Wednesday marking on him.
Hey, I think this size is going to fit him. Now we just need to get his other leg through the hole. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh. If I hold him this way, maybe you can get that through his.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
Yeah, that's through.
Okay, there we go. All right, and I think this is actually a perfect size.
Mm-hmm.
We put the Velcro on. All right, he has some down here that's kind of like beyond.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, actually they're not really so drainy. I'm just gonna spray them, hit them with a little bit of I'm sorry, Purison. Oh my gosh, I call them, they're like interchangeable to me. But they actually are dry, like they don't have fluctuants, so I don't think they're as bad as the ones on his back that are boggy.
Yeah. And
so
there's his little black mark on his head.
Yeah, can you see his little cute mark? So, Peter will be up for adoption with LovingCare Cat Rescue once we get his wound. Do we eat all the churu? Is there more here for you? What do you think? Oh, yes. There we go. That's what you get for tolerating this. Maybe we even give you another pack.
Okay.
All right, so this is Peter, another new client. So we'll be posting on him as well. Thank you.